So this absolute disaster, this is our old raised bed system. You can see we got some trash and stuff, some old ground cover, weed barrier we got to get all thrown away. We've already got the fencing down. We moved the raised beds over to the new beds that we built. So in this video, what we're gonna try to do is get all this old stuff disassembled, take the 304, just kind of blade this off. The plan for right now is just blade this off so we can just do grass this year. Eventually, we'll start trucking in a bunch of dirt and making this real nice through here. But right now, it's just making it so we can maintain it because we're done with this and the mess needs to go. All these beds are all cedar posts that I made. I milled them with the chainsaw. I can't remember if these are screws or... I don't know if you're new to it. This is in fact a screw. They're kind of rough though. I think we'll probably just disassemble them, and I mean we got 5 or 6 decent years out of it, so yeah, we'll probably disassemble them and end up burning them. So these little beds have served us well, and we put a pretty minimum amount of money into this. Everything you see is either stuff we made ourselves, stuff we got on Facebook Marketplace, or stuff that we got on clearance. We did a budget build on this, and it's really served its purpose pretty well. But at this point in time, with the newer beds we have and the space we've got going on over there, it just makes sense to get this out of the way so we can actually maintain the front of this hillside a little bit nicer. And well, that's it. That's all I had. There's nothing clever after that. So all the fence posts and everything that came out, we will obviously reuse that at some point in the new garden. And then we've got all these stepping stones like this. Obviously those are still gonna be good, so we gotta pick all those out, try to get them loaded up in the side by side and see if we can't get those moved over. So even though this seems like a tremendous amount of work, and it is a tremendous amount of work, this is all stuff that we can utilize at the new garden. And when we built this, we didn't ever anticipate building a new garden somewhere else. We thought this was going to be a forever thing, but it didn't take long. As most gardeners know, that we outgrew this space pretty quickly. Luckily, where we put the new spot, we have tons of room to expand and build whatever we want there as far as trellis systems or bed systems or fruit trees. So this move will definitely be worth it, because even though it's a lot of work now, it's going to save us a ton of work in the long run. This is the new garden area. We've got the apple trees. We just planted those 4 last year. We've got these peach trees. Those 4 peach trees, we just planted those a couple years ago. And we've got these 8 really nice raised beds. We got to top them off a little bit this year because the dirt settled some, but these have been working fantastic. The addition for this year, she's got some raised beds. We're going to do some small strawberries along that border of it. And then right over in this patch, we're going to do some thornless blackberries. We're not 100% sure how we're going to use the pavers over here, but we are going to use them. So right now we'll just stack them out of the way. Nothing's ever out of the way, but we'll try. I think that's all the pavers now. We've got the posts and the railings and those logs and that retaining wall. We're going to try to start ripping that out next. We'll use the excavator to do that, and we'll just swing all that stuff back behind us where we can pick it up, either with the tractor or the side-by-side. I don't know. I was hoping to be able to save these posts, but something got pretty hungry on them. We'll see what happens. been a few days and it's dried out pretty well for us. Spin around on this side. That's what we're looking like over here. So we're gonna take the 755, our little compact utility tractor, and our homemade road drag, and see if we can't just polish it up a little bit, do a few whoop-de-doos over the hill there. I'm sure that'll be fun. And see if we can't get this thing where we can at least mow it and maintain it a little bit throughout this summer until we're ready to do the big dirt work project where we truck in a whole bunch of dirt. You guys understand dirt work projects, right? Truck in dirt and stuff. Not bad. It's going to work for the time being. Oh, fellas, how are we? How's everybody doing? Eventually, we plan on trucking a bunch of dirt in and re-sloping, redressing this whole front hill. That's the goal. You can see it comes off and then drops pretty steep right there. And the eventual goal is peel that topsoil off, truck in a bunch of dirt, and a nice even slope down. That's a long ways away though, so we just need this to hold. We're gonna throw some seed on it. Because we're supposed to get a little rain tonight, so this is just perfect timing for it. Get old-fashioned contractors mix because it's the cheapest thing off the shelf, you know? I'm not making a golf course. All right, you guys gotta move, otherwise you're gonna get, I need you to like move. I know. Okay, this is working real well. Excellent listeners, you can see. Excellent listeners. I've got a broadcaster. By the time I go and get it, I could have had this spread by hand. You're getting it on you. You're really hampering the efforts here, baby. And then we're just gonna get some straw spread. Like I said, it's supposed to rain tonight, so this will time out perfectly. Again, this is not the long-term solution. Eventually, we're gonna do some more dirt work out here, but this just gets the old garden mess cleaned up and out of the way. And at least now I can get the mower in here, the bush hog, and kind of keep it beat down and looking decent throughout the summer. Pretty excited about it. Also excited about some upgrades we're gonna do over at our new garden. So stay tuned to the channel for some things like that. We're gonna be adding some frost hydrants. We're gonna be adding some thornless blackberries this year, and you can get a more in-depth update of how those raised beds that we built have been holding up for us. Spoiler alert, pretty daggone good. Can't thank you guys enough for watching. I hope you're subscribed to this channel, and I hope you're subscribed to the other channel as well, the Captain Kleeman channel, where we are currently in the middle of reviving an old dump truck and building a boat-shaped and themed rental cabin because we can, I guess, is the main reason. All right then.